All right, Facebook Live.
Yeah, I'm out at Brooklyn.
You gotta love New York.
Right next to the
Gotta love New York.
I'm the new Sinatra, and since I made it here, I can make it anywhere.
On our way to JFK to catch a flight, we're going to California. I have Jay here on the camera recording the journey. Recording the journey. So, why is there always traffic going to JFK in New York City, man? That's like, I've been living here for 20 plus years, and every single time that I go to JFK, there's always traffic here in Jamaica Avenue, between Jamaican Avenue and going to JFK. There's always traffic here. So, what do you got here? We have Waldy. What's going on, brother? New York. I think traffic was sent here by God to test our patience. Because there's very few things in my life that trigger me nowadays, and traffic is one of them. Traffic is one of those things, because I can understand why people don't move forward. I mean, you have people that are driving very slow, and then you have guys who are fucking maniacs on the other side. So the balance, especially in New York, man, is just so crazy. So I want to hear from you guys. How do you handle traffic in your life? How are you handling the traffic that comes into your life? Because this is a reflection. See, the traffic right here in New York is a reflection of how New Yorkers live their lives, which is always moving to the point that is bottleneck, and only the strong will survive. Only the guys who are committed to get to the final destination will get there first. But at the end of the day, this is all part of the journey. This is all part of the journey, and I've learned to embrace the traffic. Is there traffic in Texas, Jay?
No, because their speed limits are 80 miles an hour.
I used to travel probably every month before. I used to travel for like 2 years straight. I used to travel once or twice a month, going to a conference, going to a seminar, speaking. And I remember I used to be in planes usually more often than I was in the office. And now the last 18 months, I've traveled less and less, to the point that now I'll probably travel maybe 6 times a year. So it doesn't get any easier dealing with traffic, especially when you are trying to catch a flight. Especially when my idea of time is not the same idea of time of a lot of people. Like I always have this thought that I create time, that I could manifest more time. And you've been with me, what, almost a year, Jay?
Yeah.
Have we ever missed a flight?
Not yet.
Not yet. And this is not going to be the first one. We have 30 minutes to get to the airport before they close the gap of checking in bags.
We're almost there.
But we're almost there. And even though we have traffic, we've managed it. So I'd love to hear from you. So at the end of the day, it's not what's happening right in front of you. It's not about the traffic. It's not about the time. It's about how you react to that shit. How do you react when the traffic has you dead stop, when there is no time, when you're about to miss the flight, when there is the scarcity of time, money, and love? 3 triggers, and I'm talking about my personal experience. 3 triggers. Always the feeling of there's not enough time, always the feeling that there's not enough of love, and always the feeling that there's not enough money. Those are the 3 triggers that are constantly in my subconscious mind giving me frames of how to react to things in my life. So when it comes to traffic, I'm present to the trigger. I don't like traffic. Traffic is a trigger for me. I don't like to stay still. I like to continue to move forward. But I've learned to navigate through traffic, because that's how I navigate through life.
You feel like traffic is others holding you back?
Traffic is all this shit that holds you back. Like every single car here represents all these obstacles from getting to your final destination, and how you react to it is how you handle life. Like I could be here pissed off at this traffic. I could be here pissed off that we almost gonna miss our flight, and I should have left early. I should have taken a different route. I should have done all these things, and we end up shitting all over ourselves if we have this attitude that it shouldn't happen. You argue with reality. So now learn just to take it in. Just take it in, man, and just navigate through traffic and just trust. Trust in the process. Trust that there might be a flight delay. Trust that these cars will get out of my way and I could just navigate freely and not stress the fuck out.
Where we're headed has the worst traffic in America too.
Oh yeah, LA baby, LA. But I won't be driving there.
No, Uber everywhere.
I think that's the difference. See, I don't like to drive in traffic. I don't mind sitting in the back and working. I don't mind sitting in the back and creating stuff. And that's one reason that we're doing this right here, because one way to create lemonade out of lemons is now there's traffic. I could create some content. I could actually give you some insights, so you could see some of the things that I go through. That it's not all fun and games. So look at this, cleared up, beautiful, manifested the entire way, no traffic. Right now there's no traffic for at least 2 minutes. And now we're here in JFK, and we've made it.
Still haven't missed a flight.
We made it. Plenty of time actually for us even to have something to eat before our flight leaves. And again, see, all that stress, all that shit, it was for nothing, because there's always enough time. There's always enough love. There's always enough money. If you have that belief that life is always gonna give you what you need, there's always enough. But you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to navigate the traffic in your life, navigate through the shit that's holding you back, navigate through all the obstacles. Otherwise, you could be sitting in traffic, bitching and complaining of all the shit that you should have done, that you could have done, that you didn't do, and shitting all over yourself. So, what's the 4?
Yeah, JetBlue.
5. All right, so we're about to check in. We have to live it, experience it, love life. Could you take care of this, Jay, before I fucking crash in here?
I don't know how to stop.